Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. If there are any spirits here, I'm seeking one in particular. It is this one right here. He has been coming to my sessions and popping in. So again, I'm just going to see with this new device I have called the REM Pod, which I didn't have prior when I had sessions with them. If they want to come and play, and anything else, maybe there's other spirits that I want to join him. We have the ghost motion detector on the chair over there. We have Oogie Boogie Boogie sitting on the chair. We have Mellopus. Hello. We have the REM Pod, which she just went beep beep on. Cat balls and EMF meter. So if he is here, hi. You apparently enjoy hanging out in this room. Is that true? Can you confirm with the tools? REM Pod, cat ball, EMF? Do you just enjoy hanging out here? There's other spirits you play with? Others are either running around. I mean, again, it's a young one. Could be totally running around. I doubt it'll ever happen, but I do have those pinwheels if they want to try to move them. Something happened a couple, well, not a couple, but like just yesterday. I don't even know how to explain the sound that happened, but it's like a glass shattering, or metal clinking multiple times. Go over there in that area. Can't find a single thing that looks broken, but it scared the bejeebies out of me thinking something exploded. So I have this marble. Yeah, hi. And I was just moving the marble around in that little glass jar that the right there, and it made a similar sound. So did someone play with the marble yesterday randomly? Did someone bap or touch the marble and it accidentally fell? You probably didn't expect it and you're like, whoops. So again, up there in that glass jar holding the colorful pinwheel are two marbles on top of little glass flat beads. And then inside this thing behind the bell right there is a little metal pin with a cat and a mirror. I did the thing where I picked it up just enough, dropped it, and I'm like, okay, it made a similar sound too. So that was another option of what they could have done. And then lastly, there are two candles, which are the ones with the very bright daylight color candles that I just recently bought. But I have to undo the batteries every time, otherwise it stays on. So I had them there next to this, again, can't really see it, but glass cat. And if it moves, it kind of made the same sound. So one of those objects made that sound. Not saying you guys can't play with the stuff, I just never heard of it come through. I mean, not, you know what I mean? I never heard that sound before. So I got kind of a little spooked because I couldn't tell if it was just, again, coincidence, perfect timing, micro movement, or if it was you guys accidentally playing around, unaware that it was going to move. So again, since it's been quiet on the REM Pod, can any of the spirits that may have accidentally touched that area, made that sound just yesterday? Can you confirm? It's okay if you did. I just want to make sure it was paranormal versus, just natural. Just a fluky timing. So was it paranormal? Did you guys accidentally do that? One of the children? One of the cats? I wish I could have, I wish I had recorded during that time, but I wasn't. I was just, doing my thing in my room, and it's like, what was that? So I opened all the drawers, just in case. Looked inside, nothing. Opened in the purple thingy, nothing. I don't think it was in the closet because it would have been muffled, but it wasn't. So I didn't bother looking in there. And then I also made sure it wasn't my little 3 ghost decor thingy in case something exploded in there. Nothing. I don't know. Very strange. Unexplained. And of course, I did check on our lovely pal, Ron, his flashlight, and his bulb exploded, which makes no sense, but I had to check there. No, seemed fine. So something in that corner made a weird noise. But again, can't say for sure if it was paranormal or not, but definitely spooked the bejeebies out of me. Okay, so if this one is here with maybe some of the friends that he has gained, I'm going to turn on that app called Spirit Talker to see if you want to come through and communicate to me. Otherwise, have fun, play with the toys. We have, again, on the left chair, the ghost motion detector. In the In the center, we have Oogie Boogie Woogie, Ghost Stuffy, on that chair. We have Mellipus, the new Stuffy added. It's for the daughter of Ron. And we have, of course, these clear capsules, which you've played with before. And now you're playing with the REM Pod, which is that one with the red light on. The EMF meter you've been using many times, so hi. I think that's all the toys. There's a bell, but nobody really pushes the bell. But then again, it made that weird sound like glass shattering. One day, maybe the bell will go off. I don't know. And then, of course, there's the Four Corners game. You just make a tap, knock sound loud enough to hear in a direction of a corner, and then I'll be like, oop, we're over there. In that left corner, right corner, back behind me, yada yada. All right, Spirit Talker is going on. Again, if this little one can come through, supposedly he was about 2 to 3 years old when he passed. Unsure. The cause of his passing was something.
Machine.
Yes, it is a machine. A tool. The new device is like a machine. So his cause of passing was something that I can't pronounce. But basically it says this. I added this because I found it in the ancestry tree. But it's a serious bacterial infection that primarily affects the respiratory system. It is caused by the blah, 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 blah. So again, it was a bacterial infection that causes passing. Is that true? This little one that I'm trying to reach, that has been coming a lot. Can you maybe confirm somehow? He's confirming with the EMF meter. Okay. So I had added his parents. So basically his Find a Grave page had nothing. Just his headstone photos. That's it. So I added his cause of passing, linked his parents, which also linked his sibling. So there you go. Again, I helped out. I hope he knows that. And there's another thing that also I did is I helped bring our pal CFan Spirit Box to go back to visit him. Shadow. Yeah.
Shadow.
I did see a shadow not too long ago. Actually, multiple times now. It's been becoming more common now. And it's like, whoa, what was that? I don't know if I'm starting to freak out and start thinking that I'm seeing shadows. or the trick of the eye, making things darker than they were just for a split second. But I seen a couple shadows. In my latest video, playing with the little children, I swear I saw the lighting change on my right side by the bed. And it definitely caught my attention, but you couldn't tell where my camera was, that the change of light. So no one's going to believe me, but it did happen. Anyways. So yeah. We shall see if he is going to come through for sure. I feel like this is your chance to have fun and play. I think you gain multiple friends over the course of the time that I originally had a session with you.
Unexplained.
Yes, exactly. It's unexplained, that sound that I heard. If you're referring to that. So again, it was unexplained how I couldn't figure out what that sound was. Or also the shadows. You know, they're unexplained. I can't figure out what they were. If they were a trick of the eye or just a spirit somehow appearing and then, oops, I didn't mean to be seen, and poof away. Unsure if it was the spirit I was currently communicating with in that session, one of my beloved kitty cats, or a family member, or one of these little children that come and play. I don't know who it was. Oh!
Standing behind you.
Is it? Okay. We'll find out. But is it the one I'm trying to contact with? The little one? I'm too afraid to look. I'm like afraid that I'm going to actually see a shadow again. But no one's going to believe me. And I don't want to show you my backside. It's kind of dirty, but all right, hold on. Please don't mind the mess. But here, again, that's behind me. Again, I got our little station that I haven't had turned on. I mean, there's, of course, this station here. My kitty station, or at least two of them. Sorry, I don't know. My room's semi-messy. I apologize. Focus on the mellopus. The octopus, melon. Focus on it. No? Okay. Aww.
Emotional.
I'm sorry. That's me. I'm sorry, because I, again, shifted in my seat. Now things are clinking in the seat. Is it, again, the little one? The boy? Are you somehow getting emotional for some reason? Oh, are you emotional because we, sorry. Stop making noise. Are you emotional because, my beloved Fifi is no longer physical here? And she's not there to eat the food? Or maybe the Fifi spirit is kind of upset that, not upset, but emotional because she can't eat the food? Like she used to?
Never.
Never. Unsure what you mean by never. Either never mind or, I don't know. Anyhoozles. Like I said, if he's here, he can put his name on the Spirit Talker, hopefully. So I can finally say it. Otherwise, I'll just say if A is here, or AR. That's his initial. I don't know his friends.
I'll throw something.
Oh.
Do you believe?
Yeah, I believe. But the question is, the viewers, do you believe? Again, it just said, I'll throw something, and then it was very quiet on the REM pod, and then all of a sudden, just shortly after, because again, I was being very quiet, just in case they were going to make a sound, and then now they're using that REM pod. Also,
Candles.
Candles. So were you over at the candles? Because I do have some candles over there. I don't know. It could have just been a fluke, but I did feel something tug on my ponytail area, my hair. Did someone by chance touch my hair or stroke my hair? Probably wasn't aware that I could feel it. Could have been just, again, a fluke feeling, but as soon as I was being very quiet to listen for that supposed thing being thrown, I felt a little different tug on my hair for a short second. Could have been just a fluke. You can again use the REM pod to confirm. You're like, oh, we didn't mean to make you feel that, but yeah, we did.
Like.
Like? You like my hair? So maybe they like my hair? Well, I mean, it's kind of like beddish hair because I didn't really fix it up. It's just still in the ponytail. Maybe they were trying to fix it for me. They're like, this piece of hair is sticking up. I'm going to flatten it. Anyways, so we can see if, I don't know if his mother's name's ever in here. Again, these names. I know obviously the top one, that's the same name as him, and obviously his sibling. But the fact that his mother, Battle here?
Battle here.
Okay, that can be just repetitive, but unless there's somebody duking it out right now, playing, hopefully, gentle playing, with, again, the little one here. Otherwise, again, just a random spew. Ah, man, come on. Can't keep doing this to me. Change of lighting here.
Hear my footsteps.
Well, maybe that's what I... So again, were you walking in this area? Because I saw something changed in the lighting. It was kind of like a flashy light down here, but then disappeared. Again, it's not a shadow this time. It was like a change of lighting, like a lighting brightness. And it couldn't be the device making a reflection because, again, it's facing forward to me versus down. Did somebody... Because what are the odds of it saying, hear my footsteps? And that's where it's low to ground. Weird, huh? Again, I can't tell if it's spirits or just me just going a little cuckoo bananas with my eyes. You can confirm I did indeed see something change, aka a spirit walked by that area. Didn't there's nothing wrong for you having fun, and I just want to make sure I'm not going bonkers. Like my eyes aren't like giving up on me, making me see things that aren't there, that are just, again, a fluke in the eye versus a spirit. So if it was a spirit, can you confirm with either of these clear cap balls, or orange or red on the EMF meter, or REM pod click or beep? Or make the ghost motion detector in that seat to the left go off? Especially if you're the little AR playing, running around. Oh,
Standing beside you.
Which again is on my side. So yeah, okay. So you were probably over there. Okay, hi. And it makes sense because it's low to the ground. And of course, I didn't capture it because I was focused on this. And a lot of times when you see things from shadows to different lighting, coloring, or whatever, it's never in the camera view. But the spirit's like, hee hee hee. And then they're having fun because they're like, I can make you see me and you can't prove it.
You are cherished.
Thank you. So here's the thing. I'm seeing more chances of seeing you guys as a shadow, a light, anomaly, whatever that word is. I'm hearing things that are unexplained as well. From that, again, that weird sound that I heard. Okay, that was a car. I also know that because it's up high and I can hear it. And but basically, I was doing a session with ladies and night, and it said I'm making these sounds or something, and I'm like, okay. And then shortly after it made a tit sound in the far rightish back corner or middle back corner, unexplained. It's in my short section video if you want to hear it. I had boost a little bit on that audio part, but it definitely was noticeable in the video. In that off-camera sounds happening in that corner where the candles are, unexplained. Thuds, same area, probably my kitties. I heard a collar bell, heard a meow, a couple meows actually. So am I starting to be more gifted to be able to see you guys, hear you guys? Because you're appreciating what I'm doing for you and you're allowing me, you're opening me up in my senses to be able to do that.
Vitality.
Okay. I just put vitality. Strange verb to put there. Oh, free?
Free.
Oh, okay, so vitality refers to the state of being strong, active, and full of energy. Okay. Is that you guys being vitality? Or are you referring to me? If it's you, I'm going to give you about 2 minutes or less to kind of interact with these tools. When you mention free and vitality, can you tell me if that was referring to you spirits that are here? Okay, maybe 1 minute. I just realized 2 minutes is long. Or we can, again, set off the ghost motion detector in that chair or anything up here in this cat tree. Locked.
Locked.
Did I lock the room? Did I? I don't know. Sometimes I do accidentally lock the room. You guys want to go check with me? I might set off the ghost motion detector. I'm curious. Did I lock the door by chance? Hold on. I don't know. Please, the ghost motion detector will go off. Or not. Oh, I didn't lock it. Okay. Sometimes I do. So here's the area. I think it was, now that I'm up. So again, if you pick up a marble here. Ooh, okay. If you move this, it makes that sound. And if you do this, it could do that. I didn't hear this though. That I did not hear. So one of these areas made that little sound. And again, I'm in my bed, so I wasn't near it. And yeah, these are just old pictures of
Witchcraft.
And then of course, again, this is just my station. So right there is the ghost motion detector in that chair. Boogie boogie boogie. So this is where the watering station was for Fifi when she was here. And now I put what used to be her kitty litter area with all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. You don't need to see all this stuff. Hold on. Backing it in, backing it in. Beep, beep. Sitting down, sitting down. So again, nope, I guess my door is not locked. And sometimes I do occasionally lock it, just randomly. I don't know, it's a habit. So either, I don't know, it could just be random. So little AR, if you're hanging with your pal D, I'm not saying their names, and S, you can again play the four. Okay. Oh.
Harriet.
Is Harriet from the same cemetery by chance? Can you confirm with anything? Is Harriet a spirit that resides in the same cemetery as little AR? I guess I could try to look at.
I'm from the 1700s.
Okay, well there is two supposedly, but they don't seem to be from the 1700s, but it could be a family member. So we have Harriet Grant, who was a child. Oh. So 1848 to 1852, Harriet Grant. Otherwise, Harriet Taft Lee got to be a little bit older. I don't know. Basically 1852 to 1888. These are the two Harriets that reside at that cemetery. Oh, age 4. Harriet Grant, are you here? You are only 4 years old. Are you playing with little AR? Oh, that's cute. Apparently her mother's name is that. That's unique. Aw, passed away because of scarlet fever. Harriet, are you here? The one that passed away because of scarlet fever that was only 4? That has the parents of Thankful and James, who are from the 1700s to the 1800s? If so, you can either bap these cat balls, shake them. I did turn them on. I was like, I did turn them on. Go to the REM Pod, clicky, beepy, or that ghost motion detector in the chair. Okay.
Deride.
Direct. Well, if you are here, hi, and I just assume maybe you're from the same cemetery, which again is Cumberland Cemetery. Oh, hey! Hello! Hi! You figured out how to use that cat ball. Hello. Okay, so Harriet Taft Lee was 35 when she passed. It doesn't say how she passed away though. Let's see. I don't know. That is a book. Okay. Anyways, so again, unsure for sure, but hi Harriet, if that was you. Was that you? Can you use the EMF meter, which is that green light that's constantly on that black device? All you have to do is go to it. Great. So that was you. You're like, woohoo, I got it to work. Awesome. Because sometimes they do need a little demonstration on how to use the clear cat balls. And I think the REM pod kind of goes off because, again, they just get close to it, unaware that it will go off. They're like, whoops. Cool. So whether it's the little 4-year-old or the 35-year-old of Harriet from the Cumberland. Hello, hello, hi. If you're here to hang out with us, whether it's for little AR, with me, Detective Lazaria, maybe even the other spirits that hang out and play. Cool. I'm pretty sure it was a spirit that set it off, not me. Fear?
Fear.
Did you have that feeling of fear before you passed, especially if you had scarlet fever? Were you afraid of passing away because you didn't get to live a full life? You were only 4. Was there some feeling of fear? Of the unknown? Oh, freeze.
Freeze.
The fear. I did feel a little bit chilly on my left arm just for that moment you said freeze. Just like 2 seconds after you said that. Again, probably just a fluky feeling. So either you're playing freeze tag, freeze, you're it, or something happened during that time when it was very cold. Like it was in winter time when you passed away or something. Oh, it was December 31st, age 4. So again, it could have been because it was freezing at that time. So not only did you capture yourself to get cold, like a sick cold, and became a scarlet fever, unfortunately, but it was probably very freezing. Oh, good. Oh, good.
We're here to help.
So again, sometimes I don't even need to summon the spirit guides. They're here. They're always just on standby. So if there are any spirit guides, Rosemary, Mary Ellen, Walter, Patrick, maybe Evelyn, and others, if you're here to help, awesome. So we have, again, a possible spirit that may be named Harriet Grant, age 4, scarlet fever, passed away while it was in the winter time. So if you can assist this one to get more peace feeling, awesome. Again, I'm just Detective Lazaria, allowing the spirits to come through and tell me their story, as well as helping them, whether it's with a prayer or with the spirit guides. And of course, allowing them play with these tools and my toys. So if it's possible, can you also let me know that you did get the assistance or you are helping the little one by either using that cat ball again to light up or the REM pod to go click or beep, if it's possible. Just to confirm you did indeed help that one. And then I can say, thank you. So again, I know I haven't really shown the, whatever it's called, the Spirit Talker a lot. So here we go. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Are you making, oh, my dad's here, I think. Are you making the atmosphere warmer or peaceful? I don't know. Sometimes it randomly says things. I don't know. So if you hear a thump or click or something, it's probably my father coming home. At least I heard somebody lock their car, and that might be my father. Yep, that's my father. So I might have to end this very shortly here. So hopefully the spirits are going to get the help that they need. This wasn't supposed to be a very long session anyways. 20?
20.
Okay. So maybe there's, they wish to have 20 more minutes. Sadly, I don't think I have that time, because again, oh, hi. 1. You could just confirm, do you help them? So, wait, did they just confirm? I think they did. Thank you. So at least I know that before I leave that they confirmed that they just assisted a Harriet Grant that was here, that was 4 years old. And yes, she was born April 21st. Oh, of course.
In the name of death.
I'm not sure what that implies. Random. So, like I said, it's unfortunately getting a little bit more interference-y with things happening. I do apologize. So, it's a bummer. I got cars coming. My dad's here. But again, it's cool to see that you guys are here and help the little one. You can continue to play for a little bit before I have to turn these devices off, including the Spirit Talker, the REM Pod, the cat balls. The EMF meter, of course, is the first thing that goes and gets turned off. Of course, the stuffies stay, and of course, the ghost motion detector will probably get turned off. Photo. You want me to take a quick photo of who's here? Or do you want me to show the photo of you? I don't have a photo of Harriet, but maybe it's a photo of Arthur, his headstone. Well, here's the headstone of his thing. He's right at the bottom. His date is incorrect. It is actually something else. Yeah. I found the actual, what was it called? Same with Francis. That's his aunt.
We're family.
Okay. So yes, these people are family. So that's Grandma and Grandma's kids, David, George, and Francis, as well as Thomas. And then these are the grandkids. So unfortunately, Francis is with the E. They spelled it wrong. And that's Elizabeth, by the way, the middle name. And she unfortunately passed away because of a burning, yep, you remember? Yeah, of a burning incident. She unfortunately caught fire and succumbed to those injuries in 1917. She remembers. So, I don't know, they messed up your headstone. I apologize. Your bad spelling on Francis, it should be E-S, and then Arthur Robinson's dates are wrong. I don't know if they'll ever be able to fix it, but I just assume that at least they know that you were 2 to 3 years old. Oh, you know what's sad? Look, the last name. That's gotta stink. Yeah? Knowing that your family member has that last name, Burns, and that's how you passed away. Yikes. So, Eliza is again the grandmother. David, uncle. George, uncle. Francis, aunt. Thomas, uncle. And then, hear us? Yeah, I hear you. Beep, beep, beep.
Hear us.
Yeah, I hear you. And then, since I have to end it, Arthur, you're here for sure? Hanging out with me? Saying we're family, as I showed your photo of your headstone? And telling a little snippet of your family? Yep. Okay. Yep. Lucius? I don't know. Again, that is somebody's grandchild that got to live. No, wait, never mind. That is the husband of somebody. Sorry. I remember now. It's somebody's husband. Duh. I don't know why they got added to that family headstone, but they did. I think it might be I don't know. But it's definitely not that one. I gotta do some more work on this. Let's see.
I didn't believe this.
You didn't believe this? Yeah, I know. But you're able to communicate with that REM pod. So Eliza Ann Calhoun had a lot of children, and they were David, Jane, Henry, Robert, Thomas, Joseph, Mary. Mary Ann is the one that was married to the Burns. Mary Ann, I believe, is telling me that that is her, I believe, her husband, who was added to the headstone for some reason. And then we have Elizabeth and George. So again, Lucius, see, told you. That's the husband. Now remember, not a grandson, although Arthur is the grandson of Eliza due to Jane. I had to do a lot of digging and connecting, but I found you. I hope you guys know that I did detective work and helped connect the family with the Find a Grave page. I know it probably doesn't mean anything to you guys, but maybe your ancestors, or not ancestors, but your relatives that are living may again poke at this site and be like, oh, that's cool. And then they just kind of click a here, click a there, and then they find out even more people that are tied to their family that they probably weren't even aware of. Again, there's a lot of kids that Jane has siblings of, and Eliza and William is the family. And then we have, again, Mavis.
Mavis.
Well, hi, Mavis. There's no Mavis here on that, but yeah. So Mary Ann is named Annie as a nickname. Cool. No Mavis.
Your.
Is Mavis like a last name? No. I'm ignoring that Mavis maybe for now. All right, well, whoever started interacting with, I think it was the family of the Robinson family. Hi, thank you for allowing me to see that you're here. Yep. Somebody obviously interacted with the cat ball. Now they're with the REM pod. So I do have to go. Oh, of course.
We love communicating.
I can tell, because you're utilizing that REM pod. It's like little Morse code in a sense, like here, hi. confirming, we're playing, we're having fun. If you get closer, you can make the lights on those little 4 lights that are on that box light up with colors. You just gotta really touch the device or touch the antenna, the sticky thing coming up. Can you try that, whoever's here? So I know it's for sure a spirit. I mean, I know you are a spirit, but you know what I mean. Again, one last hurrah, get close to that, and then grab the antenna or touch the red surface of the box. It should light up pretty colors. If possible. So again, we got little Arthur, his family, maybe even Frances, who unfortunately succumbed to her injuries of being burned while staying in a place like a hospital. Again, punishment.
Punishment.
Well, I'm sure there could have been some family members that may have received some punishment for not doing their chores or not listening. And back in those days, they actually got one punishment and then got the hint. And then now we don't really punish our children these days. We should, but we don't. So it's like, it's probably why our current generation out there is going cuckoo bananas and doing bad things when they should be celebrating things. Ugh. And like I said, there is some noise that's going to be occurring down below as I finish this, because my dad is here, kitchen, lots of noise. And it's not my dad causing the REM pod, it's too far away. I mean, between where he is and here. A lot of noise. I hope you guys don't mind. Hi, you're getting closer. I can see. You're trying. I feel it. I feel it. You're going to do it. Fingers crossed you're going to do it. Make those other 4 lights, one of them go off. Just get a little closer.
It's so quiet here.
Well, not currently right now. But sometimes it is. Or maybe you're referring to the cemetery, which could be, again, quiet. Is it referring to the cemetery? When it says it's quiet here in the cemetery? At Cumberland Cemetery? Okay. I don't know who this is. Let's see. Can you make it a little louder on the beep? Arthur? Is that you? Francis? Is it Francis, the one I was just mentioning earlier? That's when it started to act up again. Hi, Francis. I didn't give up on you. And I know your story. And I feel bad. Do you need help? Go strong on the, yeah? You need help? Make it go beep. Do you need me to say a prayer?
I lived right here.
Okay, in the Cumberland area? Yeah. So Francis, if you want me to say a prayer because of how you passed, which is again getting burned, can you make it go a little stronger in the beep by getting closer and touching the device? It'll go, yes, like that. Yes, exactly. So that sound makes me feel like you're getting closer to that device. Prayer is getting picked up. Yep. Prayer is getting picked up. Saying it in my head. Yep. Saying it in my head. Good job. You got it, Francis. I just said the prayer in my head. Hopefully that helped. Yes.
Yes.
It did? Good. That was fast. Yay. See? Power of the prayer. Well, will that give you strength to... I think that might be... Yeah, that gives you strength. So could you make that actually light up the other colors? So again, see those little 4 other little lumps? They actually light up colors. Not just the one in the middle. But you have to get either to the point where you're touching the device or touching the antenna. So Francis, if you want to say thank you for saying the prayer and giving me strength, again, you can touch the metal rod or the red surface of the box. And it should light up those other little lumpy thingies at the corners. just so you guys can see. So let me go to Francis's page real quick. I'm so sorry. Let me do that real quick. Francis, hold on. Please hold. Need trust. Okay.
Need trust.
So do you need trust to figure out how to use the tool? It won't hurt you. Oh, that's right. Again, maybe you're afraid that it's going to hurt you. It will not hurt you. It's harmless, just like you've been doing it with the middle light, beeping it. It will not hurt you. It is just there for you to communicate with and come through, because we can't see you. Okay? So I'm going to look up. This is the one that is supposed to be. Her name is Elizabeth Frances Calhoun. She was only 53 when she passed. This is, again, the one that
Skulls.
Skulls? Well, I do have some skulls. The ghost motion detector, I have a skull motion detector. Perhaps you're just seeing those. Or just randomly saying skulls. So again, Elizabeth Frances Calhoun is probably the one that just received the prayer and saying thank you. So she passed away February 19th, 1917 at age 55 at a memorial hospital, and she's the daughter of William and Eliza, and the cause of her passing was burns about the face, the body, and the limbs, as well as shock. Unfortunately, her clothing caught fire from the kerosene accident, and she was a housekeeper. Yes, she was. So I was the one that, yes, I was the one that put that information on there, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. I was the one who added that description of what happened. At least I believe I did. So now that people come to your page will know what happened to you. A lot of Find a Grave pages, there's mysterious questioning how these people pass away. Was it due to natural causes, an accident, an illness, a disease, an M, I can't say that word, an S, can't say that word. So again, this was a tragic accident, an unforeseen one, and
Welsh.
And yeah. Unfortunately, we don't know how far back the family goes and if it's tied to the Welsh side, but we just have it being born in the Rhode Island. And I'm not going to keep clicking on a bunch of names to get to who knows how far to the Welsh side if it is. I'm just going to say, oh, last name Welsh? Thank you. Check that out. Welsh. Nope, no Welsh. Just had to check. Just to make sure you weren't like somebody with that last name or first name. Nope, nothing. Let's go see if there's anybody else from that family that wants to come through before I end it, which I was supposed to end about 10 minutes ago. Oops. Hold on. Okay, so Elizabeth Frances Calhoun definitely came through. Jane. Jane, are you here? The mother of Arthur Robinson. Are you here? Roll call. Jane Calhoun Robinson, are you here? And if I don't get a BPD or a light of a cat ball, I'm going to ask for the next person. Nope, maybe not. David Calhoun, one of the siblings of Elizabeth Frances. Are you here? I mean, I know you're lighting up the EMF meter, so maybe you are, but I'll wait for you to see if you're trying to use the REM Pod to say you're for sure here. Planet, you're definitely on the planet. Okay.
Planet.
And then we have Henry Calhoun. I'm just listing off the siblings. Is Henry Calhoun, who was only 2 years old here. What? Are you kidding me? So Henry and Robert are both young kids that didn't get to live more than 2 years old, probably passing away due to illness and disease, if you want to look at these two. So again, Henry and Robert. So Henry and Robert, if you're here real quickly, you only were very young. Measles, So Henry was measles. And inflammation of the lungs was for Robert. I'm so sorry. Very young. And then I'm just seeing if anyone else passed away very young. George was 20. Doesn't say how he passed away. So is George, before I leave, George Andrew Calhoun, who was 20, are you here? Because I am a detective and I like to search. So if you don't know, demise, okay.
Demise.
If you don't have your cause of passing on this, which you don't, would you like me to do some research and find out and add it, just like your other siblings had? Would you like me to at least allow people to know why you passed so young at age 20 in 1887? All you have to do is, again, touch the REM pod or cap ball, or go to the orange or red on the EMF meter. If I should do a little bit of research on how you passed, and then add it to the bio page or bio section. My guess is scarlet fever, a disease, and illness. Or was it another tragic accident? We'll find out. George Andrew Calhoun. So, anyways, I'm going to do that probably just because, again, it's getting very, 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 very interrupty with the sounds below. And it's at my 1 hour mark pretty soon. So thank you to the Calhoun and the Robinson family for coming through, especially Francis and maybe little Arthur Robinson for utilizing these tools from the cap ball to the REM pod. And then, yeah, and
Look, I'm here.
Oh, just as it said, look, I'm here, the EMF meter. Hi, I see you on the EMF meter, spiking it very bright and strong. I'm going to tap a cap ball as a little early sign off. So again, I might make it go off. That's me. See how I did that? I made that purple light go off by touching that corner. That's what I was trying to show you. So if you touch it, oh, you're welcome.
Appreciation.
You're appreciating that I'm giving you guys a little family session and time to communicate, as well as adding Francis to the session because I was about to end it, and then she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, they messed up on my name. How rude. So again, I don't know if it ever will capture the REM pod going uniquely with the extra lights from the blue to the yellow to the green to the purple versus just the red. I did capture it in my oh,
He killed me.
is this George? Did somebody K you? Is that why you passed away at age 20? REM pod, cap ball? Is this? I don't know. Again, I went past my 1 hour. Oopsies. So, I was trying to say is that I did capture this going bonkers, but I couldn't tell if it was a spirit that drained the batteries and then made it go super bonkers. And then it was also an indication that the battery was dying, if not dead. But I did experiencing it, and it was only a few days, like maybe 2 or 3 days after replacing the battery, outside with my kitty, spiritual kitty Fifi, and she touched the device to make it go strong with the colors, and I missed it. I missed the actual seeing of the colors, but I did hear it. It was a bummer. Anyways, it is what it is, right? Sometimes it's just for your ears and your eyes only. So I don't know. Do you want me to type in real quickly to see if anybody... Oh, hi, Emma.
Emma.
Hi, Emma. There is some Emma Lloyd, who was 75. Is this her just popping in real quick? Saying hi? She was married to Thomas. Doesn't say where Thomas is, but Thomas Lloyd. Parents are William and Sophia, and child is Marion. So if these are the spirits, Denise, you're just gonna list off kids.
Denise.
I mean names. I don't know. No Denise, because it's too modern of a name. Yeah, too modern name. Okay. Again, these could be just random names being spewed just to make me continue to do research, and they're like, ha 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 ha, we're not gonna let you end. You're just gonna keep looking up names. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, you guys are silly. Alright, this is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.